investigators say it was an operation in a rural area away from the spotlight, but not exactly a secret.
Yeah, we're talking about a very sophisticated cockfighting ring, which Mobile County Sheriff's Office broke up in Grand Bay this past summer. Fox 10 News' Brendan Kirby now joining us at the news center with more on this.
And Brendan, investigators say it was sophisticated and brazen.
Yeah, that's right, Lenise and Byron. The Sheriff's Office says that these cockfights had large numbers of participants and spectators coming from all over surrounding states, and they say Alabama's relatively lax laws are a draw. It was an anonymous tip that first brought Mobile County Sheriff's deputies to a private drive off of Stable Road in Grand Bay this summer. Corporal Lonnie Parsons Jr. says Darrell Jackson, who owns the property, was behind a fence.
He met them at the gate and asked, essentially, are you here for the cockfighting?
These weren't undercover officers, Corporal Parsons says. They were uniformed deputies. He says they were escorted to the back of the property and found 80-some people, many of whom took off running. He says deputies detained almost 50 people. Jackson pleaded guilty last week to promoting gambling, a misdemeanor, and paid a $2,000 fine. Defense attorney Jeff Dean says his client admitted to hosting the events, but that he didn't get a cut of the gambling. Corporal Parsons says deputies recovered 63 roosters and turned them over to animal control. That saved them, he says, from a vicious existence.
The roosters would be weighed, they would be put into certain classes, and they would essentially be put up against the same weight class as another chicken. And they would fight these chickens to the death. That's the only way you could choose a winner.
Corporal Parsons says it had an atmosphere that in some ways resembled a football game.
The structure contained concession stands, a large leaderboard. It contained stadium-style seating.
Parsons says people could get hot dogs, chicken fingers, and hot chocolate while they cheered on the birds and placed their bets. This isn't the first time a large cockfighting operation has been uncovered in southwest Alabama. Authorities raided one in Citronelle in 2019. Corporal Parsons says the gambling charges are misdemeanors and cockfighting is merely a ticket offense. He says that draws people from other states.
I can't put the cuffs on them. I can only write you a ticket and send you on your way. There's no crime, essentially. They came here because it's so lenient that they can go back to their home and not have to worry about anything.
Prosecutors dropped cockfighting charges against several defendants because of insufficient evidence. Corporal Parsons says that the penalties are much stiffer in surrounding states. Cockfighting also is a felony under federal law. It would be up to the U.S. Attorney's Office to pick up this case. Meanwhile, Corporal Parsons says that animal control has been working to find homes for the roosters. Reporting live from the news center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.